who's in for some eggplant and chicken. Keep watching with me and you'll see how it's made. It's a very tasty dish that can be eaten with just about anything. So stay tuned with me and let's make some together. Now we will go ahead and just chip it up into small pieces. Whatever works for you, you can do it like this way if it's easier, or you can just use a chopping board, cut it into small cubes. I prefer to do it this way because I do it all the time and I find this much faster. Or maybe you have another way to do it, but the main idea is that it's cut into small pieces. Here I have my eggplant. It's all cut up now and ready for cooking. There it is. Please don't forget to subscribe if you would like me to do more videos. You can also leave your comments to say whether you like or dislike or anything that I need to change. Okay, now I'm making my eggplant with chicken. So we start by pouring some oil in the pan. Then we add the onions. Just stir the onions up a bit to bring out a nice flavor. Then we add tomatoes, chopped up tomatoes. Just saute that for a bit also to bring out some of the juices from the tomato. There it is, simmering nicely. Now I will add the pieces of chicken that I'm cooking. Just add the chicken. Then I just stir it up a bit to add in some of the flavor. The chicken was already well seasoned with my different types of seasoning, so I don't need to put much more in it. Now I've added my chicken. Just leave it there to simmer a bit. While it's simmering, I'll get the eggplant washed and ready. So it has simmered for a bit. Now what I do is I just combine the eggplants and a piece of potato inside. Stir it up a bit. Just to mix it all in. Give it a nice stir. Just to combine it together. Okay. Leave it to simmer for a few minutes. The pot will start to diminish in the pot as it cooks, so you'd better be able to stir it then. Now you add a tip of salt to taste. Stir the salt in. And then you just cover and let it cook in its own juices. So you cover and you leave it to cook in its own juices. Okay, now I will check the eggplant. I just open. There you have it, simmering nicely. You can hear it sizzle. See, now it's okay to turn. The pot is not as full. Just give it a little stir so it does not burn in the bottom. And then you lower the heat to halfway. And you leave it to simmer in its own juices. As you notice, I've added no water at all. It's just the juice from the meat and the eggplant, and you just let it boil some more. Give it about 10 more minutes and it's all done. So you cover again and just let it simmer. Okay, now we will check on the eggplant. We open the pot. And there you go. It's simmering, but I can tell it's almost done. It's actually finished actually, so you can just take it off. But there we have eggplant with chicken. You can use just chicken breast for the people who don't like to eat with bones, but I love the yummy crunchy bones, so I usually cook with all the bones on the chicken. Okay, so it's all finished now. We can just take it off. There we have our eggplant all done. Now we can just transfer to a dish and serve. Simmering nicely. So we can turn it off. Leave it on the heat for a bit, and then we put it in the serving dish. See how yum that looks? I know a lot of people don't like eggplant, but if you cook it this way, you'll really enjoy it. You can eat it with rice, or you can eat it with bread, or you can eat it with roti, naan, any kind of dough that picks stuff up. So it's your choice. I will be serving this with rice.